Hello Malaysians, it's 6 o'clock now in the evening, Friday evening, 19th of April I believe. Anyway, today it's interesting because as I said earlier in one of my clips, I had expected UMNO, the so-called Barisan Nasional, to behave in the most thuggish fashion, and I was right. Now here we have this situation where the Election Commission, is getting picky. Not picky for any procedural reason, not picky because he wants to achieve justice, not picky because he wants to achieve fairness in the election. It's the opposite. It's exactly the opposite of everything I mentioned. The Election Commission wants to pervert the electoral process. So what do we get as evidence of that perversion? Well, yesterday I read in the Malaysian Insider, and I made a video clip as well, wearing my Australian Akubra hat. It seems the commissioner or the registrar of elections has sent a letter to DAP stating that the Election Commission does not recognize the authority or the representation of the DAP Central Executive Committee, which is absolute nonsense, because DAP has been a political party for all of these years since 1957. Let alone that, let us examine what is the purpose of this letter to DAP. You see, I mentioned yesterday that the main purpose was to deprive DAP of the use of the very famous and very powerful DAP rocket ship logo, which also, by the way, the DAP leadership has acknowledged that in their opinion that was also the purpose of this spanner in the wheel, so to speak, by this Election Commission. Well, they refuse to recognize the Central Executive Committee of DAP because, according to what from my memory, is that DAP did not comply with the provisions relating to the sending out of letters to members of the party, setting out the appointed time and date for the election of the Central Committee. For that purpose, they have taken this course to disenfranchise the DAP Central Executive Committee. This is absolute nonsense, absolute nonsense. What is the purpose of sending out all these letters about the appointed time for the election of the members of the Central Executive Committee? What is the purpose of those letters? The purpose of those letters is to ensure that there is no foul play, and to ensure that all members are informed and all members are given notice that the election will take place at such a place and such a time. That is the purpose of this provision relating to the need to inform all members of the election. Well, to that extent, was there any foul play in the election of the DAP Central Executive Committee? Was there any evidence that the office bearers of the of the outgoing Central Executive Committee perpetrated to advance their own selfish and criminal purposes. There isn't. There isn't. I mean, the election went on smoothly, and the Central Executive Committee was elected to represent DAP, and that's the end of it. No one has complained that there was any foul play. No one has complained that they were cheated of the opportunity to present their interests at the election. Well, that is the purpose of the letter, to inform members of the party that an election, an important election, is to go on. Well, whether or not that provision has been observed to the very letter, crossing the T's and dotting the I's, is not important. That is irrelevant, because the provision is to ensure free and fair election, and that there is no underhand misconduct perpetrated on the other members. Well, for that purpose, the chairman of the election commission wants to penalize DAP, and penalize DAP in the most drastic, in the most thuggish way. This is really thuggery. I charge the chairman of the election, the Malaysian Election Commission, for the 13th general election for thuggery. You are a thug. You are a damn fucking thug and a criminal. Kaninaba chibayu, pukimayu, you mau main ini, mau tipu ah. Kaninaba chibay mau tipu di DAP ah. Pukima lu ah. Well, anyway, I am so angry, I'm going to explode now. I will end here and come back with another clip. Bye. I'll keep popping up now and again because the election is so close. Hey, Pukimayo, Election Commission Chairman, LANCHEOW lah you. You can do any damn fucking thing. DAP will still romp home with a landslide victory. Believe me. Take this word from me that you, DAP will give you such a thumping that UMNO will disappear into the shit hole